Hi everyone, my name's Georgia and today I've got a class for you called Shoulder Love for Surfers. So you don't actually have to be a surfer to practice this class. This class is just based on shoulder stability, mobility and flexibility, and it's just creating healthy movement as well as a bit of strength into the shoulder girdle. You'll just need a rope of some variety. I've got a horse lead, you could use a towel, a leg rope, a usual yoga strap, whatever you can find, just as long as you can get a nice wide grip onto your strap. So we'll drop that to the side and use that later. Just a little safety warning here, just to make sure that you really move as mindfully as you possibly can today. If you're nursing some injuries at the moment, to be extra cautious and extra careful and just only steer towards movement that feels good for you and your body and steer away from anything that doesn't. So we'll start in a standing position, come onto your mat, and we'll come into Tadasana mountain pose. So we'll take our feet hips distance apart, spread our toes nice and wide, and really push down through the outer blades of the feet as well as the balls of the feet and the heels. And as you push the feet down, start to lift the kneecaps, lift the thighs, roll your thigh bones towards one another as you drop your tailbone forward and in. And from the tailbone through the crown of the head, find length and spaciousness through the spine. Soften the shoulders down towards the ground, and palms might sort of guide towards the front of your mat or softly towards the body. And once you've found your Tadasana mountain pose, close down the eyes. I'm just going to take a few breaths to arrive into our practice here today. So with the eyes closed, just finding your breath. Connecting that mind, body, breath awareness. Continuing to feel a sense of activation and groundedness through your legs, yet a sense of lightness and length through the torso, the spine. And take 5 breaths here together. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Maybe open mouth, breath out, let it go. Breathe in through the nose, feel length through the spine. This time keep the mouth shut, breathe out through the nose. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Continue with that deepened and lengthened breath. And now shift your awareness to your shoulders. And noticing your shoulder girdle, notice how the shoulders feel right now in this moment. Pay attention to the back of the shoulders. Notice the sides of the shoulders. Notice the front of the shoulders. And pay attention to the tops of the shoulders. Take a deep breath in here. Open the mouth, let it go. Good. From here, gently open your eyes and look forward. I'm going to turn around to show you the first action. So in Tadasana mountain pose, just check in with your upper arms first. Make sure you've got an external rotation of the upper arms. So take your inner upper arms or your triceps sort of towards your rib cage and your outer upper arms towards or sort of away from the body. And you'll notice here how the shoulder blades gently slide together at the back of the body. So really sort of actively rotate those upper arms forward. Extend through the fingers towards the ground and create a nice sense of length through the neck. From here we're going to do a retraction of the shoulder blades, so just pulling or drawing your shoulder blades together, squeeze your shoulder blades in, hold here, breathe in and breathe out, release, but keep that external rotation of the upper arms. So inhale, draw your shoulder blades together, And on an exhale, release. We're going to do this 10 times. Inhale, retract, draw your shoulder blades together, active. Exhale, release. Inhale to shrug, draw the shoulder blades together. And exhale, release. Let's go a bit faster. Together. And release. Inhale. And exhale. Draw your shoulder blades together, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go 4 more. Breathe in, pinch. Breathe out, soften. Breathe in, strength. Breathe out, release. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Breathe in, draw your shoulder blades together. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Hold here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Release the shoulders. Give them a shrug. Maybe a roll left to right. Good. From here, come back into your Tadasana again. But this time, turn your hands towards all the palms towards the front of your body. On an inhale, lift the arms forward, just to about shoulder height. And on an exhale, lower the arms back down. We'll do this about 10 times. Inhale, lift. And as you lift, active through the belly. Exhale, lower. The whole time the fingertips are reaching away from the shoulders. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, lower. Good. Inhale, lift. And lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's go 5 more. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Rise. Lower. 2 more. Lifting up. Exhale, lower. Good. Last one. Reach. Breathe in. Reach your fingertips away from your shoulders. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen the neck. Breathe in 1 more time. And breathe out, lower. This time, turn the palms of the hands to the thighs. On an inhale, reach the fingertips again away from the body, but this time outward and up. Exhale, lower back down. Good. Create length through the entire arm. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lower. Good. Reaching out, breathe in. Exhaling, lowering. Keeping active through that shoulder girdle. Inhale, rise. And exhale, drop. Breathe in, lift, and lower. 5 more. Lifting. You can go at your own pace here, using your breath to guide the movement. Really reaching fingertips away from the shoulders, creating space and length through, from the neck through into the shoulder rotator. Lowering. Let's go 2 more. Lift, lower. And this time, lift, reach your fingertips away from one another. Draw your shoulder blades down towards your hips. Breathe in, reach, and breathe out, lower. Good. Last one here. This time, turn your palms of hands in the same direction as the front body. And on an inhale, extend your arms back behind you. Exhale, drop the hands back beside you. Good. Inhale, lift them up and back. And exhale, lower. Notice how when the movement becomes more familiar, maybe the hands go a little higher. We just don't want the shoulders getting really sort of stuck and shrugged up. We want that space through the neck and the activation through the shoulder girdle. Again, go at your own pace. We've got 5 more. Lifting, breathing. Good. And on your last one, when you're ready, we'll meet with the arms reaching up and back. Shrug those lower shoulder blades together. Open through the chest. Reach the fingers away from the body. Breathe in. And breathe out. Release. Good. Give your arms a shake and a wriggle. Shoulders a shrug. Good. From here, back into your Tadasana. Press the feet down. Inhale, lift the arms out and up. Take a hold of your left wrist and step your left foot across and over right foot. On an exhale, lean to your right side. Stretch through left side body. Maybe gaze goes left. Take an inhale, twist your chest open. And on an exhale, release, step left foot back, hands to heart center. Good. Breathe in, reach out and up. Take a hold of right hand. Exhale, step right foot across as you lean over to left side this time. Good, reaching through the arm, twist the chest open, breathe in. And breathe out, release. Hands to heart, 3 breaths here, breathe in. And breathe out. Notice sensation in the shoulders, breathing in. And breathing out. Last breath, inhale. And exhale. If the eyes are closed, open them up. Inhale, sweep your hands out and up. Palms kiss at the top, maybe gaze goes out and goes up. On an exhale, sweep your hands out and up. Turn your palms towards one another and catch your hands, interlacing your fingers, pressing your palms together and really shrugging those shoulders together, pushing your heart forward as you draw the shoulder blades back. Lengthen the arms away from the tailbone. Breathe in here. Maybe a soft little bend into the knees. On your breath out, start to pour your heart down towards the ground. The head follows, folding ourselves all the way down in half. If this feels too strong, you can just clasp onto your forearms. And the further we take those hands towards the ground or the sky, the more sensation will arise. It's really important here to activate the shoulders and lift them away from the ears to create space for the neck and to decompress the neck. And finding 5 breaths here, making sure your weight is towards the balls of the feet as the hands and arms lift up and over. Let's take one more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Release the clasp of the hands, drop the arms down to the ground. You can give them a little shake, little stretch. And then we'll drop our right hand to the ground, bend into your right knee as you lift your left arm towards the sky. Rotate the chest up and over, breathe in. And breathe out, lower left hand down to the ground. Opposite side, bend into left knee. Right arm reaches to the sky, left fingertips to the ground, breathing in. And breathing out, lowering. Opposite side again, fingertips to the ground, bend right knee, lift left arm. Hold here, again, reach those fingers away from the shoulder. And on your breath out, bend into your left elbow and see if maybe you can hook that left hand behind your right hip. Good. Take an inhale, twist your chest open, create space for the neck. And on your breath out, release your arm up first and exhale, push through your right foot, lengthen your left arm forward, around and down to the ground. Opposite side, bend into your left knee, inhale, lift your right arm high. Gaze goes up, extend the fingers away from the shoulder, breathe in. And on your breath out, internally rotate that right hand and take your left hand maybe to left hip. Sorry, right hand to left hip. Open through the shoulders, lengthen the spine, breathe in. And on your breath out, push through your left foot, lift your right arm up, around, forward and down. Give your feet a little pedal out here, bending left to right, swiveling the hips a little. Good. From here, half lift, fingertips to the ground or the shins, lengthen your spine, breathe in. Draw your shoulder blades together. Take your crown of head away from the tailbone. And on an exhale, drop your hands to the ground and step back and find your high plank position. If high plank today is too intense for you, you're more than welcome to drop the knees. But trying to stay with the knees lifted to create that bit more strength and stability through the shoulder girdle. So make sure your foundation is strong here. Spread your fingers wide, press the palms down, press the finger pads down. And from there, there's a rebound of energy back up the arms, strong and active and spacious through the arms. The shoulder blades slide away from the ears again, and you sort of lift the chest away from the ground slightly. Draw your belly up and in, breathe in, take your shoulders towards your fingertips, and breathe out, stack your shoulders back over your wrists. Good, we'll do that a few more times. Inhale forward, and exhale back. Good, breathe in forward, breathe out back. 2 more, inhale forward, exhale back. Last one here, breathe in forward, elbows in, start to lower your chest to the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to the ground. Palms pressing down next to your chest. On an inhale, slide your spine forward and up. Lengthen the crown towards the sky or the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulders together. And then become really active in the back body. Squeeze your tailbone or your glutes. Squeeze your lower back, your mid back, your upper back. Maybe to a point where you can actually hover the hands off the ground. Press your pubic bone down. Press the toenails into the ground. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lower your head to the ground. Take your legs nice and wide and just gently wriggle your hips left to right for a moment to release the spine. Good. And from here, we're going to take our forehead back down towards the ground, legs back together. And then take your fingertips wider than your mat and make sort of right angle shapes with your arms. Take the fingertips to the ground and keep the palms lifted. Imagine there's little cupcakes underneath your palms of hands. And on an inhale, press through the fingertips, lift your chest, lift your crown of head up, press your pubic bone down. And on an exhale, dip into your left shoulder as you twist towards the right side of your mat. Good. Inhale, lift through center, press through fingertips, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, dip into right shoulder as you twist to left side. Good. One more each side. Inhale, press through fingertips. And exhale, dip through left, twist to right. Breathe in, rise through center. And breathe out, drop into right as you twist to left. Good. Lift through the center, breathe in. And breathe out, very slowly lower yourself to the ground. Take your hands next to your chest again, push through the hands, bend at the knees and find your child's pose, balasana here. We can actually extend the arms beside the body here rather than extending them forward to give the shoulders a rest. And to give the shoulders some space to absorb all of the movement. Had a combination of strengthening, a bit of mobility work and flexibility work, so it's important to pause to allow our body to adapt, absorb and change in the way that it needs to. And as surfers, we use our arms extensively when we're out in the ocean. We use them for paddling, for our pop-ups. We use them to support us in doing maneuvers and turns. And without our shoulders being healthy and happy, surfing would be much more challenging. So doing little practices here and there where you can just sneak in a bit of mobility, stability, strengthening and flexibility will support your surfing in becoming a lot more of a pleasurable experience. So from here, just take your hands like we did earlier when we were standing and interlace your fingers around where the tailbone is. Press the palms together. Again, if this is too strong, you can hold onto the wrists or the forearms. Just play and work out and make sure it's comfortable for you. Pressing your palms together here, if it's comfortable and your body's craving it, inhale, lift your arms off your back body and maybe try to get those wrists stacking above the shoulders and maybe they go further. Navigate this carefully though. We just want a beautiful stretch and opening sensation through the front of the chest into maybe the tops, maybe even the backs of the shoulders slightly. And try to keep those palms pressing together. If that feels too strong, you can soften it, but just keep that action of gently drawing them towards one another. And again, drawing your shoulders away from the ears to keep space and length through the neck. Take one more inhale here. And on an exhale, lower the arms, release the clasp of the fingers and press yourself up to a kneeling position. And we'll take a hold of our straps here. So you can just lengthen the strap out nice and long in front of you. This is the last little sequence of our practice today. And if kneeling for you isn't comfortable, you can always just sit down. You can also do this standing. You could do it in a chair. This is a really good exercise for mobility and flexibility that you can do before and after you've been surfing. So we'll start with just lifts forward. So take your hands onto your strap and sort of pull the strap nice and tight. And you want your hands about shoulders distance apart. If that's not comfortable, and you might play as we begin to move, you might take it slightly wider than shoulder distance apart. Depends on your body. And press your fists away from your shoulders. So imagine you're sort of trying to punch something in front of you as you soften the shoulders down towards the sit bones. From here, breathe in. And on a breath out, lower the hands down, but keep everything as it is. We're just lowering the hands down. Inhale, lift up, push your fists away from your shoulders, maybe lifting towards the sky. And on a breath out, lower back down all the way, maybe to the knees or around about the knees. Good. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the strap, slide the shoulder blades down. And breathe out, lowering down all the way. And just notice if there's any sort of spots where you pinch, or notice where maybe there's a bit more restriction in the movement. And if there is a part where it is quite tight, just know sort of when to push through or when to back off. You can also always stop at a spot and sort of just breathe into that area and invite your body to soften into the shape and the movement. Let's go to more like this. Breathe in, rise. And breathe out, lower. Last one, inhale, lifting. And exhale, lowering. All right, from here, inhale, lift up. Take your grip slightly wider, maybe, depends on your shape. Press the fists in towards the sky, breathe in, soften shoulders. And on your breath out, lean to your left side, reach your right arm over and across, maybe gaze goes to the right. Good, really push those fists away from shoulders again, keep length through the arm, breathe in. And breathe out, release through center. Inhale. And exhale, opposite side, leaning to right side, gazing over to left, keeping length and space through the arms, shoulders away from the ears, belly nice and strong. Take a breath in. And on a breath out, release. Now we're going to go backwards this time. So if you're a bit tighter in the shoulder girdle, you might like to bend into the elbows as we go back, but just navigate it carefully. Take a breath in here. And on your breath out, start to reach your arms back behind you. You might need to almost slide the hands away from one another to create more space. Again, just navigating it carefully and going back as far as is comfortable for you and your body. My shoulders are really open, so the whole way back is fine for me. But some of you might sort of get stuck halfway or not even quite halfway, and that's totally fine. Just keep going to that place. Breathe in, reach up, back and down. And breathe out, lift the arms back up, reach the rope to the sky. Let's go about 5 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in. And breathing out. 3 more. Inhale. Try to stay with me. Exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Last one. Inhale, lower, reach, and exhale, release. Let's take the arms up high. 1 more stretch either side. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out, lean to left, look to right. A bit faster this time. Inhale, reach through center. Exhale, lean to right, look to left. 1 more each side. Inhale, center. And exhale, over and across. Breathe in, reach up. And breathe out, reach over. Good. We'll come to center. Release your strap. Give your shoulders a little shrug. The arms a wriggle. And now I'm going to leave you here, so I suggest that you stay into or go into relaxation or meditation for about anywhere from 5 to 15, 20 minutes. You can just lie on your back and breathe deeply, or meditate in whatever style you please. Thank you for joining me today. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll see you next time.